We are live. We are live. Actually, do you know what? This is my first Saturday going live. I don't know if that's a good thing or a sad thing. And it's Valentine's Day, guys. Valentine's Day. So let's see if anyone is on YouTube on Valentine's Day or whether they're out having fun with either a boyfriend, girlfriend, or friends. We'll see. I just thought while I've got some time, let me come in, see how everyone is doing. Excuse me. Oh, I wasn't trying to sort of advertise the balloon, but can you see it? I love balloons. I love balloons. I know there's some ladies that like flowers, roses, but I love a balloon. So, got another question for anyone that's going to be joining. But first, we've got to do our usual check-in. I said I was going to announce when I'm next on, and I keep forgetting, guys. Do you know what? It's not that I forget. I just don't know what time. I never know what time, and I wasn't even planning on coming on today. So I just thought, do you know what? Got some time to kill. Why not? See if how everyone's doing. And just to say big up, because I know a lot of you watch the recorded videos, but big up to a mum on a mission. That's Debs and V. They went live yesterday. V, I have to remember your channel name. I think it's V's Juices, but that was a really good live that I watched yesterday. And well done, a mum on a mission, for doing your second live. Because there was times when I know that she was thinking about putting it off, and we had quite a bit of support during my last live on Thursday, where people were just like, just do it. So, see if anyone comes in. But the question today is, can you share a moment when you felt loved or supported by someone despite challenges? Rapper Sigma 999. Hello, welcome to the live. How are you? And where are you watching from? Is that a yes to the question? And at easy or hard? Hello, welcome to the live. How are you? Harrison_Hunter. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the live. Good, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm always going to say that I'm cold because I live in England and it is very cold. The sun was out earlier, but now it's evening. It's freezing. It feels like my freezer outside. Oh yeah. Well, up from Ireland. Welcome. Oh, fantastic. I think you might be the first person from Ireland that's joined my live. Welcome. How are you all doing, guys? Please like the live if you haven't already. And just to introduce myself, my name's Sim, and my channel is called SimSENDTalk, and I raise awareness about things related to disability. I have an 11-year-old son who has autism and learning disabilities, and I just try and use my platform to just raise awareness related to that and other things relating to disabilities. But let me catch up on some of these questions. What's that? A Bia? Can I draw you? You're so pretty. You're so sweet. Are you good at drawing? If you can, yeah, make me look pretty. Thank you. Rapper, what up from England? Yeah. How are you all doing, guys? Leonor, same. Is that same that you're from England? And at David says, hi, how are you doing, David? Oh, you're from Portugal. Portugal, sorry, Leonor. Welcome from Portugal. Oh, I've pressed the wrong button. Welcome. How is it out there? I've heard lots of beautiful things about Portugal. I've never been myself, but my auntie used to go regularly. So I think that's somewhere I need to visit as well. Can you draw me? You can draw me if you want to, yeah. Is your channel about drawing people? What's this, MD? Okay, don't know what that is. Abiha, yes. Hope all is well with you. I don't want to say your name wrong. From Ireland. Thank you so much. Everything is well with me. Abiha, I am really good. I'm a really good drawer. I draw anime. Oh, really? So is that what your channel is about? So I'm going to have to check that out after, aren't I? So you're from Turkey. Welcome from Turkey. I'm hoping to go to Izmir in October for a wedding. So that would be great. At Lark, hello. Welcome to the live. Welcome, everyone. For those that haven't seen me before, my name's Sim, and I raise awareness about things related to special educational needs and disabilities. I've interviewed parents. Oh, thank you. Someone subscribed. I interview parents to hear about their journey and experience with their child that may, or children that may have a disability. I've been into a school in East London and spoken to a senior leadership staff member as well as the Senko to see what they're doing to support the children. And I've spoken to adults as well. So welcome to everyone that is joining me. Isabella. Oh, hang on. I've missed something here. Sorry, guys. Lewis. Yes, girly, slay. Lewis, don't crack me up. Isabella. Hello from Essex. Hello, Isabella. Where in Essex are you from? Welcome to the live. At dark, thank you. Some of the messages are retracted. I don't know why. At Lewis Gaming, by chance, do you? Oh, I don't see the rest of the sentence there, Lewis. Isabella, I'm autistic and have a few other needs. Oh, Isabella, have you joined one of my lives before? Not sure if we've spoken already, and I love all the rainbow coloured hearts. Welcome, Isabella. I would love to hear about your experience. And as today is Valentine's Day, some of you may see that the question for today is, can you share a moment or an example of when you felt loved or supported by someone despite challenges? So Isabella or anyone else, that would be amazing if you could share your experience, if you don't mind. It's just Gar Erie. It's just Ireland in Irish. Okay. Okay, thank you, Gar. South End. Wow. Isabella, I was there earlier. Can you believe it? I took my son to a therapy session there. So I happened to be in South End this, say lunchtime, by the time we got there with all the traffic going on. It's nice. Okay, I won't go off. Okay, right. So guys, if you haven't already, please like the live, please subscribe. And I would just love to hear about your experiences as well. Have you ever share a time when you felt loved or supported by someone? Of course, guys, it's guys and girls, it is Valentine's Day now. That may relate to you, it may not. You may just think, oh, I can't wait for it to be over and done with. Some of you might be going out, or you've been out already. Some of you might just be having a chill time. So I thought, let me connect the question to whether it doesn't have to be a romantic support, but you may have some close friends or family members that you felt have supported you despite your challenges. And this goes out to anyone. You don't have to have a disability, but you could just share. It's for everyone who joins. Probably when I gained a lot more help with my needs and emotions. Okay, Isabella. So would you say, was that at school? Or do you feel like it's a whole support network? So it could be like your teachers at school, family members, friends. That was a great time. Oh, brilliant. Oh, past times. Okay. When you were at school. Oh, that's good. That's good. Do you know what? I knew this question would come up. Do you know the history of Valentine's? Do you know what? I had read it and I thought I was going to refresh my memory today. But share away. Share away. Was that Winston Johnson? As I said, it's not really about the romantic side. It can be, but also it's about, as my channel is about raising awareness about all things disability, trying to make the connection. When have you felt loved and supported, and despite any challenges that you may have had? That would be great to share. I'm trying to think of some examples for myself. So as I've mentioned to some of you, I have a child that has additional needs, but even way before he was born, I always worked in some ways with children and young people with some sort of need. In primary schools, in secondary schools, I was working with as an agency, on agency, should I say. So it wasn't a permanent job, so I was able to be quite flexible and move about. But I loved sort of working with children, and then I ended up getting a more permanent job with a 7-year-old who had ADHD. And I remember, lovely boy, but when he got very angry, it really kicked off. And I remember him throwing a chair at me. I remember him cutting my hair and then being like, oh, sorry, miss, I didn't mean to. But he had a lot of struggles. So in a way, where he's young, and he's a lot older now, I supported him through his challenges. And I hope he's doing well. I hope a lot of the children I've worked with and their families are doing a lot better now. Hi, Toby. Hi. I wondered if you would join us today. I wasn't sure if you'd be at work, but welcome, Toby. How are you doing today? Are you at work? I hope you're not being bothered by, the Miss Karen from the other day. And Isabella says, that's so sweet. Yes, I'm very passionate about supporting children, young people and their families. And I guess it built the experience that I have to support my own child, and also knowing, what to say to help him get the right resources that he needs. So Toby's put, good, I'm needing to work. You needing to work? I'm out. Oh, you're out of money. Oh, so is it a day off today? Are you doing anything nice? Or do you only work during the week? Guys, for those that are passing through, please like the live if you can, and please subscribe to my channel. I raise awareness about all things related to disability. And I really hope that this year I can get more access the right way. No one invite me to their schools, because a few lives back, I thought I was speaking to a teacher, but I realized it was a young person. He was like, come to my school, come to my school. So I would love to have more opportunity to interview mainstream schools or even special schools, and just find out what support they're doing, and also me learning from them, because I'm constantly learning from you. Happy, oh, Sean, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day, Queen. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Sean, what are your plans? Have you got any plans today? And what time is it over there? It's almost 7 p.m. over here. Hope you're having a good time, whatever you're doing. Toby says I get, what's that, $167 per week I work. And you work every day. So you're working a bit later today then? Because this is probably the earliest I've been on, and usually you're on your way to work. Isabella, I have to go to finish my homework, but have a great rest of your week. I'll definitely be back. Thank you, Isabella. Thank you for joining, and well done for your commitment in doing your homework, because many young people would avoid doing that today. So well done. Hope to see you in the next live. Well, I might have to charge my phone shortly. How is everyone else doing? Please like the live if you can. My name's Sim, and I'm raising awareness about all things related to disability. I've got 2 videos coming up that I need to edit. I said this in the last live, so I should have really spent some time editing, but the last 3 days I've been working. But so 2 adults I'm interviewing. One who has sickle cell disease or condition. So instead of, like how our bloods are like circular, they're almost like moon shape, which means when they're going around the body, they can get stuck, which can cause a lot of pain and what they call a sickle cell crisis. So she shares her experience of not knowing, or her mum not even knowing that she had sickle cell disease. I don't think it's called disease. Sorry, guys. Sickle cell condition. And then when she was 3 years old, she was play fighting with her older brother. He kind of hit her, and she was in so much pain. They had to get her to A&E, and that's how her family found out she had sickle cell. So I'm learning so much, guys, honestly. And then the other interview I need to edit is by a gentleman called SimSENDTalk. Check him out. I don't know if he's on YouTube, but he's on the other social media platforms, and he's brilliant. He's been to Parliament. He worked in a special school, and now he's worked his way up, and he's doing very well. I believe he's in management, and he's supporting families around the same SEND inclusion. So Toby says, yes, I need a lot of money. I'm going to work now to 12. Oh my gosh, so till midnight. Wow. So are you allowed your phone on you, Toby? Because I'm sure you've messaged me when you've been at work. Maybe they're not too strict on you. That'd be good. So, Toby's asking me, how much money will I get? You've got to calculate it, because I guess with tax as well, Toby. So you've got to work that out, unless you don't pay tax. So, well, that's good. Wow. I wonder where you get your downtime, Toby, if you're working every day. I work part-time. Some of you might know I work with vulnerable children and their families. So yeah, my youngest son is now 7. So when he was 1, just over 1, I went back to work, and I asked that I do part-time hours, but some weeks it does feel quite like full-time hours. You know, when you're working with people, that's just how it is. And I want to be someone that supports people, not just ticks a box and say, oh, you're good now, you know. I want to make sure that my children and young people are happy. Okay, so Toby's saying, yes, they let me have my phone. It's a really flexible job, Toby. My friend, do you remember A Mum on a Mission? Debbie, she was in the last live. Yeah, we were talking about you, and we were just like, it's amazing that you've even got a sensory room, you know, as an adult, that they've even provided that, because many jobs don't. So you're in good hands there. My manager said, oh, okay, that's gone up a bit. My manager said $1,067 I will get. I'm going to do it. Go for it, Toby. Go for it. And I hope you're able to budget as well, because sometimes, sometimes, you know, we can get all this money, and then if we're not budgeting it, we're just going to be spending it on just unnecessary things. So spend a little, save a little. Mustafa, this is just a word. What do you mean by that? Welcome, Mustafa. Welcome to the live. My name's Sim. Please like the live if you can, and subscribe. As I was saying to everyone else, my channel is about raising awareness on disability. And I've posed the question out there, just talking about, has there been a time where you felt loved and supported despite any challenges that you have faced? And that can be loved or supported via family, friends, a loved one. Toby says, I'm used it for sensory stuff and the school. Okay, Toby. Brilliant. Mustafa, like it's popularized in social media, in songs and everywhere, so people just use it right. Like it's popularized in social media, in songs and everywhere, so people just use it right. Okay, so you're talking about, are you talking about love specifically? So yeah, I see what you're saying. It is literally everywhere. And for some people, Mustafa, even like today would be a difficult time for them. You know, some people, maybe if someone's single, they might be thinking, oh, this day is all about the couples and I'd rather just stay at home. So with my question and with my platform, I'm trying to connect, you know what, it might not just be a romantic, it might be also something else. What's that? So the school called, the school called Belstead Primary was trying to get a sensory room. Oh, they were trying to get a sensory room. Did they get one? Mustafa, I'm not sure what you mean by that at all, especially when we're talking about feeling loved and supported. So, yeah. A mum on a mission, welcome. How are you? How are you? How are you doing? We've got Toby in the live as well, Debs. And before I was sharing how you went live for the second time yesterday with, and I couldn't remember the channel, but with V. I think, is it V's Juices or something? I should have really remembered that. But no, it was really good. Well done. In fact, because I wasn't sure if Toby was going to be in this, I thought, let me copy a link. You know, like how you did it to send a link. But then I didn't realize that it was going to... I didn't know it started off with both screens. So I thought, well, I don't know how to send it. So I just had to kind of start again. Mum on a mission. Hey, I'm good, thanks. Hi, Toby and everyone. Toby, not yet. I'm going to give them $567 so they can get a sensory room. Toby, you're so kind. Toby, that is really thoughtful. So, Toby, was that your old school? What is your connection to that school? That you are being so generous. Honestly, you are so kind, you see? I'm glad I made you mod. That is so kind of you. So yeah, I'm just interested to find out what's that is so kind. They'll love that. Toby, hi, Mum on a mission. And then Mum on the mission, Toby, are you in the UK? Toby said yes. Toby, you're going to have to remind us what part of the UK, because so many people come in through the lives and tell me. Oh, Toby said, it's my old school and they helped me. Toby, do you know what? I love that response. Do you know why? It actually fits in with the question. Debs, I'm going to put that question to you as well. So, oh, Toby, listen, you're in London as well. North, east, south, or west, Toby? Toby, I might be on the, like, passing you on the train or something. Yeah, a Mum on a Mission, or Debs. I think this is the third live I've done where I've sort of posed the question. So I'm going to put that to you. If you wouldn't mind sharing a time when you felt loved or supported by someone despite challenges that you may have faced. And anyone else that's joining, hi, please like the live if you can and subscribe to my channel. My name's Sim and I raise awareness about all things to do with disability. And my why, I guess, is my eldest son who's got autism and learning disabilities. There was times when it was a huge shock to the system. You know, fellow SEND parents would be like, do you know what, you're going to have to constantly fight for your son. I was like, what are you talking about, fight? You know, what's this, going into the boxing ring? And literally, I see what they mean now. You know, all we want is that our children to be able to access what other children can, you know, and at times that comes with a fight. So please subscribe if you can, and just to say welcome to everyone joining my live on this lovely day. Okay, I thought maybe USA as you use dollars. All right, so Debs, yes, he's from South London. Wow. But that is such a kind gesture. It honestly is. GD_for fun. Hello, welcome back. How are you? How's your day been? Right, a mum on the mission. I felt loved by my friends when I was going through a down, stressful time. And today I felt loved as two men literally came up to me. Hang on. As two men, oh, am I reading this right? Literally came to help me with my car. A mum on the mission, what happened to your car? Did it break down? Oh, that's lovely. And throughout life, Debs, regardless of your age, because I know sometimes we do get a younger audience here or of all age groups, but through our journey, life is just not easy. Life is not easy. And at times we can be happy. I remember when I was a child, I'd be thinking, oh, I can't wait to be older. I'm fed up of people telling me what to eat, when to go to bed. Who can relate to this? You know, when you're little, yeah, and you know it's bedtime, but you think, if I keep really quiet and still, the adults won't realize. So, you know, you everything you can think of, you will do. And then they'll realize and tell you to go to bed, and then you get upset. But then you go into adulthood and you think, wow, actually, it wasn't too bad. But of course, there's some things, you know, my children are a blessing. My husband is a blessing. My family, you know, there's things, my job is a blessing. But there are times when you think, wow, it's a lot easier back then. So every part of the journey can be challenging. So if you're a young person, you might be looking at us thinking, oh, you lot have got it easy, mate. When you see those bills, you'll be like, do you know what? Keep me in my childhood, because these bills on these streets are not a joke. I don't know about in other countries, you know, rent or mortgage. We've got something over here called council tax. Don't let me get started. Um, GD underscore for fun says, I'm good. I'm pleased to hear. Well done. Um, and then what we got? Amma, hi there. I'm mostly Romanian. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining the live. Please like if you haven't already. So are you living in Romania or are you living somewhere else and your parents are mostly Romanian? GD against, please. A mum on a mission. Have a slow puncture. So they were so helpful. Oh gosh. They're the worst, you know, because when you have a slow puncture, it's not so obvious, is it? And I think, was it last week? I went to check my tires out. I just knew something wasn't right because, you know, when you're driving, you feel like, oh, it's pulling a bit. Had a slow puncture. A nail in the front, front right of my car. Yes, I had to change it. So I'm glad, hopefully you got that sorted out and you got to change it. But you see, there's still nice people in this world. GD, it's okay if not. Sorry, GD, just clarify what you mean, because earlier you put against pleased and then you put it's okay if not. So just if you can elaborate. What's this? 4th of June is on the list for choosing. Is on the list for choosing the next week, but don't is on the list for choosing the right one for you all to do. And there's anything else to 5th. Oh, what's this? What's this? Can anyone help me out with this? What's that from? I can't even say the name properly. 4th of June is on the list for choosing the next week, but don't is on the list for choosing the right. This sounds like one of those riddles. Can anyone help me with this? Because I'm not very good with all these kind of things. You might have to help me out there, guys. Hi, my name is Annabella, and another Annabella. I feel like we had maybe we had an Annabelle before. And my toy's name is Freddie. Hi, Annabella, and hi, Freddie. Oh, that's so cute. I hope you're well. I hope you're both keeping well, and I hope you're both keeping very warm. GD said hi again. Or to each other, and Annabella's saying hi back. Mum on a mission. Yeah, I did enjoy being a kid, no responsibilities. That's the one, in it. But when you're a kid, you want to be an adult, or maybe a teenager, and then they want to be adults, and then you're an adult. You can't go anywhere else other than the end. Toby, what's that? And I love. They have what's this? An opal and it platinum for the Funis playtime, and I give them a lot, and they are saying my name. Is that in the assembly? Hope they will not forget about me. They will not forget about you, Toby, because you are so generous. You are very generous, honestly. That is a lot of money to donate, or not donate. Well, you are donating, aren't you? You're not even saying give it back to me. You are giving it to them. That's so kind of you. And they might even recognize you. They might even call you up to assembly so that people can thank you for it. Annabella says, I am 7 years old. Oh, Annabella, you're the same age as my son. So I guess you're going through mummy or daddy's account, aren't you? So how old is Freddie? To stay with us for a few mixers in the fridge, and there's ice and a few mixers in the fridge, and there's ice and a few mixers. What's that? At SHTRCLLNS. I know what you're doing. But keep doing it. Maybe someone in the chat can help me out with some of these riddles. Yes, and used to live there, but now I live in England. Well, hello. I'm in England as well. So I'm not too far from you. Well, I don't know where in England you are, but we're in the same country anyway. Hi and thank you. Oh, Annabella, I'm a big fan of you. That's so sweet. Annabella, you're 7 and you write so well, honestly. You must be a smart girl in your class. And Mum on the Mission says, what school, Toby? I think he said it at the beginning. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the school, but I think that's really nice to give back, especially as it's a school that you did attend before. That's amazing. Oh, so Annabella, you're 7 and Freddie's 7 as well. Ah, 7. Toby says, they asked me to wait and they said, go in the hall, and they call me out and I say what I always do for it. That is lovely, Toby. You're a good person, Toby. And I must say, look, a Mum on the Mission, isn't Toby really dedicated as well? I think, I don't remember if Toby was on my first live, but he's definitely, I feel like he joined us from the second live and he doesn't seem to miss one of my lives. So you're brilliant, Toby. Okay, yeah, okay, just repeated, Felsted. Felsted Primary School. I go to, what's that, Loma say? Is that junior school? Or junior school? Okay, so I'm going to, oh, so are you 7 going on 8 then? So you're in what, year 3? My son is in year 2, but he's literally just turned 7. Oh yeah, how is your son? How is my son? He's good. He's good. He had a nice little birthday the other day. Last year we had a party, but it can get very expensive. I know the young children may not realise, but he did invite his whole class, and I said that's not going to happen again. As lovely as it was, but it got a bit stressful trying to organise and get party bags ready and food for like 30 plus children. A Mum on a Mission, Toby, you have such a generous heart. Yeah, he really has. He really has. Toby says, thank you. I have a... It's like 10,000, a lot of money basically. So I can donate it all. That is so lovely. You'll be recognised for that. And I know you probably don't do it to be recognised, but you're giving back to the school. Out of curiosity, your teachers that you had growing up, are any of them still at the school? That's a nice full circle, isn't it? They'll be like, oh, do you remember when Toby was younger and now he's back and he's helping our school out? I'll probably take a picture of you, Toby, and put it on the wall in the corridor. Never know. But guys, those who are just joining, please like the live, please, and subscribe to my channel. I just got to sort of reintroduce myself because I know that there's different traffic of people going through, and even the numbers at the top, I was saying this to a Mum on the Mission, doesn't always reflect those who are watching. So just to say, my name's Sim and my channel is SimSENDTalk. And it's relate. The SEND stands for Special Educational Needs and Disability. And I like to raise and talk about loads of different things related to disability. And 2026, I do hope to go into more schools and interview teachers. I know teachers are so busy, so they might be like, we haven't got time for this. But, you know, senior leadership team, Senkos, find out what different schools are doing in order to support our children with SEND. And also, I'd say recently, I've added medical conditions and also mental health, because our mental health is key. Whether you have a disability or not, make sure you check in with yourself. Some days you might wake up and think, oh, do you know what? I don't feel too great today. And that's totally normal. It's when you might have those low spells that continue day after day, you know. And for the younger audience, I hope you feel comfortable that there's someone you can speak to when you're not feeling too great. That's great news, Annabella. Yeah, same thing for me. Though my friend who goes to the same school is kind. Oh, that's nice. Nothing beats a kind friend. My friend who goes to the same school is kind. Yes, Annabella, that my last live, which was on Thursday, there was a number of young people, I think they were in primary school, who were saying that they were being bullied because their friends weren't being so nice to them. So it's really nice to hear about nice, you know, good experiences where you've got a kind friend, because they were saying their friends were being horrible. And I was like, they're not your friends. You know, if they're picking on you, if they're calling you names, I believe her name was Ava. She said she was pushed in a closet by her friends. They're not your friends. So I'm glad you have a good experience. And then Toby says, yes, all of them. Annabella says, he is Adam, who goes to the same school. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's nice. So the school you go to, Annabella, is that, did you start from like reception year? Like from the beginning when you were 4? Ah, Annabella says, well, happy new year to you and your son. Thank you so much. Seems like the year's going so quickly already, isn't it? And a happy new year to you as well, and Freddie and your family. You're on half term next week, are you? My 7-year-old, his school holiday started from Thursday, really. So, a mom on the mission says, Anna Maria, you are so sweet too. Yeah, I'm very blessed, aren't I? A mum on the mission. I have some very sweet people joining the live. I would say maybe 1 or 2 incidents, not too bad, considering I think this is the 8th live, where someone might have put something for attention. So we're just like, all right. They get bored after a while, move on. So I must say we have a very sweet audience. But guys, I'm really pleased that, you know, I can use my platform to provoke thinking about, because you know what, we learn through reflection. And so this is why I'm trying to add some of these questions to my live, to think about, you know, times that you have been supported. Annabella says, my friend Adam got bullied and I helped him and told the teacher of the bully. Well done. Well done. Well done. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, honestly. I know we've never met, but I'm so proud of you. Well done. Because Adam might have felt too scared or too shy to share with the teacher. And you, being the good friend that you are, did it. So well done. Good on you. And I hope it got sorted. I hope he wasn't bullied again and that he felt safe. I will try and do a live next week. A mum on the mission. Everyone, let me just tell you, a mum on the mission. I'm sure she was planning on doing her first live in March. But Debs, proud of you, girl, because you've done 2 in the last week, haven't you? So, although you're saying I will try and do a live next week, I know you're going to do a live. Go for it. Go for it. I feel like the more you do it, the more you get used to it. And maybe try the live without interviewing, so that people will start, you know, chatting to you in the live box or whatever it's called. Okay, Anna Maria is saying, hi, I'm on the mission. Hey, Keely. Happy Valentine's Day. What did you do today, Keely? We're having a lazy one. Look, can you see my balloon in the background? So I say a lazy one. It's just been a busy week. You know, when you just feel so tired and drained that if we did go to a restaurant, I'd be sleeping on the table. So, and my husband, he's a train driver. So he's done a lot of early shifts starting like 4 a.m. and stuff. Sometimes getting back like just before school pickup. So he's actually cooking dinner. Aren't I blessed? So I thought, oh, let me do some work. But the laptop's behind me. So we're just going to chill and take a leaf out of your book. Oh, the light's gone on. Could be the kitten. I think yesterday you were watching a film, weren't you? So we'll watch a film this evening if the film doesn't watch me, if you know what I mean. Mum on a mission. Hi, Anna Maria. Well done. I think that's well done for standing up for Adam. That's right. We need more. I think I might need to charge my phone. We need more Anna Maria or Annabella. We need more people like you, because what's that theory called? Is it the bystander theory? It's getting scary out there, guys, because I feel like, I know there's fight, flight, and freeze, but a lot of the times, I don't know if I guess people are a bit scared, aren't they? You can blatantly see that something's going wrong, like if someone gets robbed or someone's being, I don't know, or someone, okay, maybe that's a bit extreme because people might be fearful of that. If someone's collapsed in the street, my natural reaction will be like to run up to them, make sure they're okay. But you see all these kind of like social experiments where people are just walking by them, and that's called the bystander effect, I think. People just, it's like they can't see it. Do you think we're getting a bit desensitized with maybe what we're being exposed to on social media, and we just think, oh, someone else will do it? But and that's why I'm saying Anna Maria or Annabella, thank goodness for you, and we hope that there's way more people like you in the world, even as adults, that they're just not going to stand by and let someone get bullied like that. Mum on a mission, I knew what you meant, don't worry. Keely. Sorry, Keely, I didn't mean to laugh, but you made me laugh. Keely's so direct, I love it. She just put cleaned. Because, you know, one thing about us adults and us mothers, you just clean, innit? You clean, even when you cleaned already, you go back and you clean again. So I'm sure your house is looking spotless, girl. Well done. Mum on a mission. Hey, Keely, we can go live together. Please post it. One of you post it. Let me know, because I will be watching that. And a mum on the mission, if you're going to post it, or at least text me, give me some notice, because yesterday I was on the M25 when you sent that link, and I was like, can't even look at it because I don't want to get pulled over by the police. And then I got home late, and then I'm glad I caught some of it anyway, guys. So I will be interested to watch that live. I wonder if I should just charge my phone now before, one sec, guys. Something weird happens when I connect it to the charger. Like this ring light might start flickering, so don't be freaked out, guys. I think maybe because it's in the same, one sec, guys. Where is it? Yes, flickering. Stopped. All right, where are we? I told them to stop, but they will not stop bullying Adam, so I helped. They're not going to mess about with you, girl. Good for you. Good for you. Well done. So young, but already you're showing leadership skills. You smashed it. Well done. Keely's saying, hey, Debs, tell me about it. I didn't want to go out. It's too manic. It is. I'm sure some people have booked like restaurants and all that from weeks ago. So I hear you with that. And you know, when you just feel so tired sometimes, that I feel like I do love a cinema. I think I was more crazy on films when I was younger, but I feel like if I went to the cinema, I'd end up just falling asleep. As I said, we will watch a film and I'll try and stay awake. What's that? Global plane spotter. Are you black? I'm not racist. No one said you were. Yes, I am. Black. What's that? The Molly show. Hello from Belfast. Hope you're keeping well. Hello. Is your name Maya? Is it Maya Molly? Sorry, look at me all trying to do phonics like I should be in year 1. Welcome from Belfast. How are you doing, Maya or Molly? How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And just to remind anyone of the question, if you feel to, because we're having a little lovely chat now, can you share a time when you felt loved or supported by someone despite any challenges? So as we know, it's Valentine's Day. But you know what? It doesn't have to be in a romantic way, this question. It can be just platonic, could be non-romantic, could have been a friend. And Annabella has kindly shared her experience of supporting a friend. Was it Adam? I nearly said Freddie, but that's your teddy bear, isn't it? Or your toy. And I think that's one of the best examples where Annabella stepped in to support Adam. And I'm sure if he was on this live, he would give that as an example as well. Annabella, I am the kindest ambassador and I love to help people. We picked that up already. And I hope, do you know what? So you may be an ambassador in your class. And if you're not, do it. Okay? I'd vote for you. If I was a teacher there, I'd vote for you. Yes, hun. I'm very well, thank you. Oh, that's good, Maya. Oh, I'm glad. So if you have any examples of feeling loved and supported by anyone, please share. Every man cinema is the worst for that. Seats are too comfortable, so you just end up sleeping. Oh my gosh. And then Mum on a Mission, people be asking, what did you think of the film? And you're like, yeah, it was good. Meanwhile, you were snoring. Okay, you've got to go. See you soon. Yes, hope to see you on your live next week. Have a good evening. Anna Maria, I got support by Adam because I was kind to him that way. See? But it was very natural for you to do that, wasn't it? And, you know, it's not only Adam. I bet there was other people that had seen how kind you were, or it's probably got round. So keep doing what you're doing, okay? Honestly, very proud of you. Have you told your parents as well? So guys, if you haven't already, please like the live. Please subscribe. I know in the last live, a few people asked when would I be next on. I don't know, I'll be honest. There's a lot of times when I think, oh, I'll just go on live now. But this is my first Saturday going live. So I'm going to have to go soon because dinner awaits. But, you know, it was lovely having this conversation with you all. And if you want to see me again, please subscribe. And when I go live, you'll be notified. And whatever you do, have a good evening. Continue to be kind to one another, as there have been so many examples today. And just know that your actions can make a difference and have an impact. You know, there's so many times when adults might share a positive memory as well as maybe a negative memory from their childhood. So it's always important to be on the positive side. You don't want to be used as an example on some social media platform of how you made someone unhappy. Anna Maria, yes, everyone saw me in my school being kind and was kind to me. Look at you. You are a hero. Well done. Well done to you. All right, guys, listen, I hope to see you all soon. Thank you for sharing your experience, and it was lovely speaking to you all. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.